Hey guys, welcome to Angel Readings with Natalie. I've been kind of like taking a little bit of a hiatus, I guess you could say. Maybe transcending and transforming. I hope transcending, but definitely transforming. Hopefully throughout this whole entire year, really focusing on myself, on how I view the world, and creating my own heaven on earth. Even in the midst of hell on earth. You either believe it or you don't, or parts of it. That's perfectly fine. If you don't, keep on going. This is a safe space. This is a positive space. This is a space of learning and healing. I'm going to shuffle a lot because I have not done these in a while. And I have not touched my cards in a while. I have not been called to, but let's see what's happening today. 105 on the timer. So you got 1, 0, and 5. So changes in the 5, endings and new beginnings. What was I going to say though? Want to give these a really good shuffle before I even get started. But this is like I was saying, this is a safe space. This is a healing space. This is a place that you come to figure out, am I on the right track? Am I on, what's my purpose? Am I on the right, road for me? Trying to get some answers, some clarity. That is what this is about. There's no negativity here. There's no falsehood here. It really is only truth, and the best that I can interpret it. Sometimes it's clear. Sometimes I have to ask for clarity. I mean, we all do, right? So, but they always give it to you. Anyway, now that I said that, I feel like that needed to be said. Ooh, somebody's carrying a lot of burdens. Is it going to clear up? There it goes. So you're starting off with that, my angel. Oh my God. Good Lord. Am I not going to get through it? They know. They're like, you don't need to say it anymore. We know. Knight of Swords. So there is something coming in quickly, though, for you to kind of wipe away all of these burdens, to help kind of carry the burdens for you. Because it seems like you have a lot of responsibilities, but they are saying like, you're strong. You can do this. You are fearless. They wanted me to read that card, and eventually I'll probably get more cards, but I just love this deck and connect with this deck. But there is always more than one way to do things. So maybe you feel a little stuck, and they're kind of saying, kind of brainstorm and really figure out, like, what is it that you're really, truly trying to accomplish? So you can kind of get out of being stuck and doing the same thing over and over again, and to be able to alleviate some of these burdens, right? Maybe even, what is it? Delegate, they're saying. Because not everything has to be on your shoulders. You don't have to carry everything. And see, again, you're still carrying stuff. 7 of Swords. We'll figure out what that's about, because the High Priestess came out after that. So there might be some people around you that could possibly be talking, could possibly be lying about something, maybe even strategizing. So they want you to be in your High Priestess energy and make sure that you're listening to your intuition. You're listening to your body. you know what your truth is. It doesn't necessarily mean that that is the whole truth, but you know what your truth is. But there's also the divine truth. So make sure that, again, that you really are listening to your intuition, that you're connecting with your higher self, not the jealousy self, the envious self, all those other little things, not the, kind of like the petty trickster self of yourself. You need to be thinking at higher, bigger, what are you trying to tell me? The bigger picture, thank you. And really start leaning in on your inner voice and your intuition and your guides. 555 on the timer. So there is some kind of changes that are going to be happening for you, and they are going to be coming in pretty quickly. And it's from that big old pile falling out, you're going to be releasing a lot of burdens soon. And it's going to be a lot of changes, and I think all at once. That's also why they're wanting you to stop and breathe and make sure that you're listening to yourself, so that you're not being impulsive, though, and making quick decisions. And also, try not to deceive yourself. Don't make decisions off of kind of compromising yourself. That kind of goes, they brought up like the book that I'm reading right now, and I really am into it, about being impeccable with your word. And that's about basically not committing sins against yourself. And so you want to, whenever you go against yourself and against what feels right for you, like, it's never going to work out. Like, and then you end up kind of like having like a hell on earth type thing. You got the Queen of Pentacles. So you need to be focusing on home a little bit more, on your family a little bit more. You're definitely in maybe a little bit of a protective era right now. The Ace of Swords are in reverse. And Queen of Cups, though. So you're compassionate, you're being gentle, you're being generous. Definitely in your feminine. So you got the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. I'm definitely talking to a divine feminine right now. And even in the midst of the chaos and the confusion that you might have right now, even in the midst of all the responsibilities and everything that is going on, you are very intuitive, and they want to remind you of that, because the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess is all about being intuitive and knowing yourself, being receptive, being compassionate, and they want you to remember that about yourself. Remember that you are that person. You are a healing, nurturing, caring, generous person, and you pride yourself on giving the truth and kind of knowing the truth as well. So let down your guard. Let down some of your burdens and your responsibilities. Know that you are guided, but that you can trust yourself. Okay, you can trust yourself. Your intuition is on point. When you feel that little tingle, when something just doesn't seem right, listen to that. It will guide you, and it will take you where you need to be. Okay? I hope you like this, and I hope that it helped. I'll see you on the next reading.